data privacy issue.
You're just like my cat.
Good morning. I woke up really early to catch the train. Terus aku masih loading. Seperti biasa, stasiun Tanah Abang sangat ramai. And I don't mind waiting at all because I'm wearing my favorite boots. Yay! Ayo ngantri yuk, ngantri yuk. Jangan pada dorong-dorong, bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu. Semua pasti bisa jalan, ya! Okay, let's do a little fit check for now sambil nungguin ojek online. Yeah, slay girl, slay, slay. Akhirnya aku tiba di lokasi yaitu di iNews Tower, Kebon Sirih, tempat ASEAN Plus Youth Summit 2023. As you can see, suasananya di sini semua lagi pada sibuk registrasi ulang, ngambil name card, ketemu dengan teman-teman delegasinya, dan seterusnya. Here I am waving and getting a selfie video with the banner. It's so cool. I'm really excited for today.
Sekarang lagi nunggu name card buat akses ke conference hall-nya. Gimana? Udah pengen ngopi? Waduh. Pengen ngopi. Gimana? Gimana udah mau ngopi? Slay, slay, slay. Oh my god, so pretty loh.
Anak kopi.
Anak kopi. Kita bikin lagu kopi. Kopi.
Kopi.
Kopi, kopi.
Oh, forenya habis nih, pasti nih.
Iya, kemarin kata panitianya kemarin tuh forenya habis cepet banget. Sementara kita sangat-sangat butuh kopi.
Kalau nggak ada ya.
Ya udah, nggak kita ke minimart aja.
Minimart di mana di sini? Kantin, langsung.
Tadi lagi inget-inget hashtag, terus kita dapat lawakan baru. Apa tuh? Ada Alia di Aya. Ya. Aya. Ada Alia di Aya. Dia malu. Dia malu. Wih, ada angklung. Terus aku disuruh nyobain. Mas ya, contohin dulu dong.
Oh,
Contohin dulu dong.
ya. Oke, jadi ini nanti kita akan
Wah, keren banget. Terus harus satu nada doang atau boleh semua nada?
boleh. Ya, kalau memang mau main.
Ya udah sok atau mainin semuanya.
Kalau senang hati loh.
Mainkan semuanya Mas.
Maaf itu bukan bakat saya seperti ini.
Sekarang giliran aku nyobain naik angklung sampai itu sampai itu apa coba sampai itu. Oh sekarang sirkuit, tadi kan stupa Seni Borobudur ya. Sirkuit apa nih? Mandalika. Coba.
Setelah itu acaranya dimulai dan kami semua para tamu, delegasi, dan peserta yang lain memasuki ruangan untuk menyimak speech pembuka.
It was a childhood, but also in the future when they already adult. We must urgently addressing stunting, that's matter, which hide the growth and development our youngest members, our mothers, and future generation have depend on it. But access the quality of healthcare remain unequal, leaving some our relatives without care they deserve. So this is important issue that all people, all population will increase in our regions. Yet becoming essential, harnessing the wind of change. Holding 34% proportion of Asian population, youth-led initiative and partnership can bridge the gap that have long blocked progress.
Non-invasive task force. So that's just one, case, one example. There's so many investments like this, even for.
Please come up to the stage with Dr. Andera.
At a rapid pace, if you really do want to And I just like to add also that on preventive measures. So before it happens, there's ways to mitigate it. It's been proven.
You need to know your disease burden really well. So in other countries, like spending so much on TB doesn't mean that you need to spend so much on TB. So each country has a different problem. So first is really to look at what the problems are and then what the health outcome is. So you want to spend less for more outcome. So also you need to know what the existing technology is there, because with some of the diseases, there are not much really good tools to do it. But there, for some diseases, there are. For example, for cervical cancer, you have the HPV vaccine. Like, it's out there. So then it becomes really economic to vaccinate people with the HIV vaccine. So that's something that a lot of countries are doing because they're seeing the value of it. It's, the per investment, the impact is larger. 24 years old when he founded this company. So I highly encourage you to think out of the box to come up with solutions. I'm gonna end here for to save more time.
All right, thank you.
Raise your hand and prepare your question.
So many you want
And
to ask.
if is there any
That's so
specifications
cool.
on which panelists that you want to ask, let the committee know.
Pick me, yes, I want to ask. Oh, that's so cute.
It's so hard to choose. Oh my god.
Oh,
We'll start from the right side of the stage. This one? Yes.
대박.
Do you have the microphone with you?
Wow. Yang mana
Do you
dulu?
need to use mic?
Yang mana dulu? Yang mana dulu?
That's
Yang mana?
fine.
Diundi.
Okay.
Alright, good morning everyone. My name is Marvin from the Philippines. I'm the head of the delegation. So since we're talking about preventive health, wellness, and the healthcare system in general, and yesterday we talked about the COVID-19 pandemic, I just want to ask about the health-related issues that was not mentioned, I guess. I'm referring to the long overdue pandemic that we had, like the HIV and the AIDS pandemic. Because if my memory serves me well, in 2013, our country, the Philippines, ranked as #1 in the entire Southeast Asia in terms of the highest number of cases in terms of HIV and AIDS. Though, like as a Filipino youth leader, it's really alarming in my part, though we already have local and national initiatives to address these concerns, but I believe this is not yet enough. So my question is, what are the programs, projects, and initiatives that the ASEAN or that you guys have been doing in order to help in addressing these issues? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Also, do you have any specifications on which panels that you are going to ask, or is it a general question?
I believe it's a general question, and maybe any of our panels could answer this question.
All right,
Thank you.
for sure. Thank you so much for your amazing question. Please, anyone who wants to answer? Mr. Michael?
All right, so this is a very, very interesting topic, and I'm so glad someone brought it up, so thank you for this. Because I think, especially in the Eastern culture, HIV and AIDS is stigmatized. And I think this leads to a very, very deep rabbit hole in terms of what I mean. Since people are stigmatizing this, a chain of events follows. So just say buying sexual protection items is frowned upon, or the elder generation is really worried about it. So I think that the social cultural issues that we have to address has a lot to do with it. The second thing is the awareness. I mean, I had the opportunity to be educated in the United States from a very, very young age. And I remember receiving sexual education classes from the 3rd grade or 4th grade. So that this is, like, these kind of things is very, very important, because whether we like it or not, it is a natural process, and it is going to happen. So why should we stigmatize it and push it to the side and make a marginal population? So what we have to do is address it, approach them directly and actively, and through education, awareness, and media campaign, positive campaign. I think that would be a first step to a very, very long and successful journey. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have one more panel here. Last but not least, join us online. Can I see?
We're just like my cats. Yeah. Makanya aku selalu berantem sama cats. They're like solitary.
Yes, I can hear you very
animals,
clearly.
right?
Thank
Like,
you
they
for
don't
joining
really
us.
like each other. And I
Okay,
think
thank
that's
you. Good
why-
afternoon.
No,
Mas Putri
it
Komarudin
depends.
is
It
member
depends
of
on
people
the cat's
representing
personality.
Council
Because
of
di
the
kucing-kucing
Republic
aku
of
kayak pada
Indonesia
peluk
from the
kan,
House
terus sayang
Commission
kan.
11. I think
Depends
Ms.
on the
Putri is
personality.
overseeing many things regarding finance, banking,
Oh, you're the
education,
alpha cat yang emang pada dia sendirian
Okay,
terus.
we will discussing
She's an alpha cat, alpha feline, alpha female.
Okay, to start this session.
Oh, ada yang pakai Zoom.
In terms of data privacy issues,
Thank you everybody. Hello, the moderator and the panelists. I want to ask about technology adoption and how it perhaps will look. It will affect us in the future. Professor James, you spoke earlier about technology, about invention, adoption, and then diffusion. And today we have a lot of legislators from Korea and Indonesia and a government advisor from Saudi Arabia. My question with AI, as we adopt this technology, as we know, AI at its core have three elements, namely computational power, data, and algorithms. And we know that for algorithms and computational power, it's a zero-sum game, as we can see today with the semiconductors and the trade ban. And to be frank, for us in Indonesia and the youth, and perhaps in Southeast Asia, our role in those areas is limited, but the fact remains that everybody here today has the data. With technology, data became accessible and became democratized, but today, governance of data is relatively limited, and what I fear today is, even if we adapt and have the skills that we have today and become relevant in the future, because our data today is not governed well, companies today can simply leverage the data available and use the existing technology to replace us. So my question perhaps for Professor James and today for the government officials, what are the plans and the framework that exist today and that you are going to implement to ensure that the data is governed well and is being used responsibly so companies and bad actors will not use this data and leave us at a disadvantage. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question. Excuse me, can you share your name?
Sorry, my name is Felix. I'm an undergraduate student from Indonesia. Thank you.
From Indonesia, Felix. Maybe Mr. Jamus, can you?
Sure, I'll try to be quick because I'm aware of time limitations. Thanks, Felix, for the question. I'll just note a few things. One is that international regulation of artificial intelligence has come to an impasse. There is a school of thought that believes that what we really should have is to stop all artificial intelligence development for a moratorium, 6 months a year. But I think the fact that there are countries that have chosen to continue to go ahead anyway, think about the Chinas and most of East Asian countries, what that means is that it's impossible for us to try to suppress this development. What does that mean in terms of data privacy issues? I think every country has to come to their own choices about how firms within the country are able to access and how government regulation over privacy will be effected. And I think this will alter the competitive landscape of different firms as well. But from an individual perspective, if I may offer that, I will just point out that it is imperative that you learn how to use this data that is being generated yourself. Just keep in mind that there's it's sometimes what economists call a lump of labor fallacy. There isn't a limited number of jobs that are available in the world, so the limitation for you to find your niche in terms of a new AI-driven world is limited only by your ability to meet unfulfilled desires for humans, which, as we know, is insatiable.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jamusulan. Okay, and maybe I think our panelists in here can add more regarding this question. Maybe Ms. Putri Komarudin, how about the planning of government of Indonesia on this?
Well, we have established a permanent education fund of 139 trillion rupiah for scholarship dedicated to masters and also PhD. And essentially, we are focusing at the moment for the STEM students, undergrad as well, and undergrad, masters, and PhD programs, so that we can respond to the need to increase our technological knowledge and advancement, so as to battle with the AI and all the technological development. And this fund also provides scholarships for a balanced amount of Indonesian youth, and we have affirmative quotas. So everyone in the audiences who are Indonesian and is eligible for the scholarship can
Oke, itu tadi cuplikan beberapa seminar yang lumayan menarik. Semoga bermanfaat ya guys. Sekarang aku mau share beberapa selfie aku juga, karena gak apa, aku lagi senang aja sama outfit dan makeup aku hari ini. Aku pengen post, jadi yaudah pengen aja post. Aku juga ngerasa dari antara seminar-seminar tersebut aku butuh break, ya kan, break dengan cara selfie dan buka TikTok. So I guess here you go. Gak kerasa ya, udah mau jam makan siang aja. So it's time to get out of this seminar room. We're saying goodbye for now to the conference hall yang dingin banget. Dan ternyata Fashti itu belum pernah main game angklung itu, jadi langsung aja kita samperin booth yang tadi. Yang kencang, ayo, woo! Lebih kencang lagi. You can do it. Naik, langsung Pak. Ya, bisa. Yes. Good. That's it. My second try now. What song is that?
No, a deer,
A female deer, rain, a drop of golden sun. Yeah.
dapat kupon makanan. Sekarang mau jalan ngambil makanannya. Apa ya makannya? I hope it's vegetarian friendly. Food, I need food. I'm hungry. I need food. I'm hungry. Where's my food?
Dapat telur, timun sama daging makanan kita. Makan. Ini kita tukeran menu. Selesai. Pulang.
Ya.
Aku mau jalan pinggir tengah ke mana?
Berjalan ke gondang dia.
Ya.
Tidak. Kamu habis nikahan kok kamu banyak yang ngirim ucapan?
Tentunya dong, ini penyambutan.
It's been a long day. I can't wait to get home. Aku naik dari stasiun Gondang Dia dan nanti tuh harus transit di Manggarai dan Tanah Abang. Tapi aku mikir mumpung di Gondang Dia, TikTokan gak sih? Ya udah TikTokan lah ya.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.